Okay, class. So remember when I told you the story about my husband having one half of his pizza? I know, right? So let's go ahead and review um, our fractions because we're going to be learning something new. We're going to learn about equivalent fractions. So can somebody tell me or guess what an equivalent fraction might be? Melanie?
Equal.
How do you know it might equivalent fraction might be equal?
Well, um, I looked at the fractions and some of them were equal.
Okay, good guess. We'll find out why they're equal. But before we do that, let's go ahead and review our fractions. So look at our anchor chart we made. So remember we said that one half of a circle was shaded in and the other half remained the same like a whole. And we write that like a fraction, one on top and two on the bottom because there's only two pieces. So we call that one half. And who remembers what the number on top of a fraction is called? So yes, numerator is the name of the number on top of the fraction. And the number on the bottom of a fraction is called a, yes, denominator. Good job. So right here, remember your fractions, we have one half. That means one side is shaded in two parts. We have 1/3, where only one out of three parts of a whole is shaded in. And then we have 1/4. That means one part of four of the whole is shaded in. Okay, good job. So let's get ready and learn about equivalent fractions. So I'll request for you to take out your pencil, your piece of paper. You're also gonna need two sentence strips and two color pencils of your choice. So please students, go ahead and take out those materials and go ahead and get ready to write down the definition of equivalent fraction. Okay, Okay, we ready? So let me go ahead and read it for you. So equivalent fraction. Melanie said it meant equal. Equal, well, we can guess that very easily by the word equivalent. So, that might mean, what do you think it might mean, Melanie?
Like, um, some are like equal, like the same. They're
Yes.
not like the three are not equal because it's a three. They have to have two and two.
Okay,
Something
so
like that.
let's find out and see. So fractions, which represent same portion of the whole, are called equivalent fractions. So take a look over here at my circles. Okay, so what do you think these images have in common? So I have 4/6, 4/8, 1/2, 2/4. Take a look at them. What do you think all of them have in common? Yes, correct. All of them are shaded on halfway, even though their denominators on the bottom and their numerators are different. That means it's still the same value. They still have the same whole portion value, except they're cut in different pieces. Okay, so I would like for you to um, take out your sentence strips now. And now let's find out if 2/3 is the same as 4/6. So out of your sentence strips right here, I want you to divide them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. And on your second sentence strip, I want you to divide it into 1, 2, 3 equal parts. And we're going to do a couple examples to find out if 2/3 and 4/6 are equal. So let's see. Now that you have it divided into 6 equal parts and into 3 equal parts, we're going to go ahead and shade 4/6. four equal parts out of the 6, because that's what the fraction is telling us, right, friends? So let's go ahead and shade 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 6 parts. So now let's, out of your 1, 2, 3, let's shade 2. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2. So now let's take a look at them. Their whole value change? No, you're right. Even though one is 4 out of 6 and the other one is 2 out of 3, their value portions stayed the same. So do you think they're equivalent fractions or not? So 4/6 is equivalent to 2/3?
Yes.
Yes. Good job. So we can say that 2/3 is equivalent to 4/6. They're equal. They're equivalent fractions. Okay, so let me switch back. So 2/3 is equivalent to 4/6. So they are equal fractions. They are equivalent fractions. Okay, friends, so now next to you, you have a paper plate. Go ahead and take it out. Take out your paper plate. And some of your paper plates already have lines divided. So mine has 3/6 and it's already shaded in. So I want you to look for an equivalent fraction and shade it in with your paper plate. So go ahead and take out your marker or your color and go ahead and make a fraction. Then you're going to go around the classroom with your peers and go ahead and find and see if they also have an equivalent fraction that matches your paper plate. Okay, now that you have that done, you're going to come up and tell me if your fractions are equivalent and why they're equivalent. Okay, good job, friends. So now we can say that an equivalent fraction represents the same volume of the whole portion. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, good job. So an equivalent fraction, it doesn't matter how many pieces or slices you have out of a pizza, it's out of a whole. It's still out of the same value. Good job, friends. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to do another activity that has to do with equivalent fractions. We're going to start with a warm-up and a group game. Okay, so for right now, that's it. Go work on yourself. Independent work on your Excel.
Bye.